All right, everybody, welcome back. Today, we're just thinking about it. I think we're going to skip this piece here. We're going to jump across the bay and we're going to work on like a new city center. I think we've discussed it before. If you watched to the end last episode that I went through, I think it was last episode, I went through and looked at the plan, I guess, for this whole area. It had like a color-coded section. This area here, I think we're going to develop it out as like a city center with like IT and maybe some financial back this way. So we have nice skyscrapers through here. But it is going to require a lot of people. So it's going to be tough with the, where is it at? With our employment percentage being as high as it is, it's going to be tough to fill those jobs right away. So we might just draw it out with the roads, plan where we're going to put stuff, and then fill our way back with residential. And again, residential all the way back through here. But the residential people are not going to move in, I don't think, if there's not any jobs over here or available for them. It's going to be tough with this demand for the residential zoning. I think it's just going to drop once we put down more residential. So that being said, I think we're going to just get right into it and start zoning this out. Kind of figuring out what we want to do. I'm gonna get rid of all these trees. We'll go through and do this later. Do that, and then we can turn on the contour lines so we kind of know what we're working with. I think I want to bring this down so it's a little bit closer to sea level. At least for like up next to the waterfront. And then we can kind of flatten it out and smooth it out as we go back into this, the downtown. I don't know if it's downtown, just like the city, the main city center. I'm gonna try and keep as close to the landmass that's already there. I don't want to get rid of the shape. I just want to flatten out the waterfront as much as I can. Right, and then this is kind of like a connection in case it floods to go back over there. Kind of like, my opinion, I feel like it's kind of similar to the way Chicago is. Not 100%, but and not, I don't mean this like downtown city center, or like, I don't know what to call this. I don't want to call it a downtown because it's not really the downtown of what we've worked on lately, or like in the last 7 or 8 episodes, or which one we're on. I think we're on 8 now, maybe 7. But I would say like this area is probably more our downtown than this area that's got nothing around it. So maybe it's more of like a I don't know, like a Foundation Park kind of area. All right, so we got a nice flat area to work with. The problem with this, if I was working on a save that had natural disasters would be that a tsunami would just wipe this out so fast. You'd have a wave that came through here and just see you later because it's right on the edge of the water. Remember that fruit fly that I was talking about on the last stream or last episode? I finally killed it. Finally got too comfortable, and I got him. We're just gonna get rid of these rocks for now. If we want to put them back in later, we sure can, but all right. So one thing that I worked on kind of off stream alone, I don't know if it's going to show up in here. It does. Was this flyover interchange? I was thinking about doing it right here, but the issue that I'm having is that I did this in the asset manager, but I pulled it in from another save that I did. So it's got the terrain of that save. So when I put it down, it's like all wonky and not aligned like a flat elevation would be. It's because we used to move it and just dropped it in. So I might have to do that intersection offline, and it'll just be there maybe next time, or if we find something else that we want to do with it. But what I want, I think, is lay out a grid that fits in here. And if you notice on that flyover, it's just like a normal, you got two individual roads, both one ways, just like a highway. And I think what I want to do with that is bring it into like an offset, so that I can run a monorail through it. This is what I do sometimes on some of my other saves, and it works out really well. I'm trying to figure out which road I want to use here. One way, clearly. Let's just start with this. It's gonna have to come off of that. But for now, I think we're gonna run the grid this way, and then if we need to, we can divert these two roads up to that. Look at that, 42,000 people. Gonna give us 5 lanes, or 5 tiles in the middle there. And then how this works, where's the monorail at? I think it's this one. We either use that one or we can use this. I'm just going to try this out. So if we do it like that, we want them on either side, the monorail can still run past just fine. But what I want to try and do here is also use this green strip for like a park. So if we do that, I'm not going to do any trees on that one. I think I want to keep this road where it's at. So I'm going to bring this back. Let's try giving ourselves 3 tiles. We can pause time too. We don't need this to be running necessarily. All right, let's go back. Got 4 million to work with, so we shouldn't run out of money. And now, because we can drop these on either side of the road, we don't necessarily need to have these connected, especially with that sidewalk in the middle. You're right, I saw it. I knew it. I knew it. So this road, or not road, sidewalk. Why did that go up? So we can do like that. Why are you going up? That was strange. So let's bring this to there. Maybe it's an issue. Nope. Why? Huh? What? Your voice sounds so nice. Thank you, Ron. We're just gonna run with this, and if things are fucked up, we can change it. Want that road to go like that. I think I did get the balance figured out. I did save a bunch of screenshots, so hopefully if it ever resets, I can get it back to here. Let's bring this guy down to here, and this guy to here. Am I using a VST? What is a VST? I don't know. I don't know if I'm using a VST or not. Basically a plugin for your mic to mess with the balancing. It's a filter in OBS you can apply. I am using essentially just a 3-band equalizer. So maybe. I am not using the VST 2.x plugin though. I'm not using that. I'm just using the EQ sliders. Let's see. Right. So what we do with this is only our avenues can cross. So I think I want let's just bring this back up to the front because we got to figure out where all these roads are going to be and then which ones are going to be the major arteries. Now we can lay out two-lane roads. We'll just do these trees for now. I don't think I want that road to go all the way to the front. Then like we talked about, we wanted ferries here as well. And ferries are this guy. It's ferry depot, ferry stop. The ferry stop can just use the road that I put in. However, it does need to come back a little bit here. Brush size down. Oops. That's wrong. That's way too big. Hopefully that works itself out. Because it should be low enough here that the water comes up next to it. Hopefully not too low. Gotta let the water physics kind of work themselves out. I think that'll work. All right, so that's that. We can maybe use this front piece for maybe some kind of like leisure space, but for now, let's kind of grid out this piece back here. This area is going to be essentially all high density IT clustered stuff, but I want to have some green space in here, and maybe like a the opera house or the stadium would be nice. We should figure out where to put the courthouses. Colossal order offices are not too big, but they could fit down here. And what we can do is line it up. This is gonna not be correct, is it? It's not. If we bring the road over one more tile, it would center. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Need the one-way one. Do that. Cool. Oh, it's gotta go over 2. What if we did the move it? Lined up on that sidewalk. Now it's lined up on that sidewalk. Maybe. I don't know if that looks goofy and blocks the view down the strip, but we'll see. The tax office, Grand Mall, where you're looking for the stadium. It's a football stadium. Kind of like the look of this opera house. I thought there was another stadium in here. Expo Center, Science Center. Stadium. Yeah, it's tiny. But if we're doing leisure down here, probably not too bad. Especially if we keep it next to like the ferry. Okay, so that's the size of that. Art museum. And we can just pepper those landmarks in through this area too, I think. Let me try and do like a pair of city blocks in here real quick. Why did we... That's just 2. 2 and 2. And if we want, we can just make this a no zone, potentially. Let's just leave it as full zone for now, and we'll come back and look at it all. All right. Let's go with this for now. We're just gonna grid it out heavily. And then want this road to follow that contour line. Make it even to that for now. Maybe we can, yeah, maybe we can stop right there. If I want anarchy, just give me the straight 90s. Kind of a tight corner, but should work. Trying to think if I want that to run like that. In the choke point of the island, do we want to meet right there? Get rid of that. That's just gonna throw us off a little bit. So then across, we'll go to there. And I think it's okay to have the city blocks be different sizes. Maybe like when we get back this way, we keep it pretty well defined here. I don't know if defined is the word, but do like this. Don't know why my road grids are changing so much here. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And then this can be like maybe a green space. Same thing through here. Maybe we could do like a bridge. Doesn't have to be too much because it's just gonna be pedestrian traffic underneath. Let me just rough in a bridge real quick. Or not a bridge, a pedestrian path. You know, something like that. And then this can be upgraded. No trees. I'm just going to slide it back. That's kind of tucked away that we can just connect to it when we need to. All right. And then maybe we can just bring this out. Give me back my snaps, please. Do that. I don't know what we were going to do right here. So this is, let me mark this out. Green space. To that little corner. Up this and then over. And then maybe this is like a good spot to put like some hotels or the expo center. Or the MAM. The expo center is this one. You got the aquarium, high interest tower. Old Market Street. Seems like something that would go on the other side of the city. Official Park. That could come down like here. We slide like that. Let's try that again. An official park could just fit right in there and be nice. And then we have a nice entrance to the city park right here. Like that, and then I put like a small side gate. Do a side gate there and then like a side gate here. Like that. I put an info booth. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. That's decent. So then gives us sidewalk all the way up to here. That's fine. I don't need to figure that out at the moment. Trying to think what is the best way to divvy this part of the place up as. I'm thinking it might be cool to have the IT kind of follow up along here, but that's where that is. I think the financial back here would be kind of cool. Like this piece. Let me bring that out, please. Thank you. Do that. And then let's try and figure this out. I don't still on the like I'm not sure, maybe we make this like a museum district and then have it come down like leisure. It just like naturally turned into a leisure and tourism spot for me for some reason. I'm gonna say like museum district or something. Oops. Why are you not saving when I hit that? Thank you. And that runs out to here. But this could just end up being like a, maybe like a, I don't know, transportation hubs, harbors. And then I'm not going to make it a park, but this right here. Maybe we do have it include the road. Just so it's easier. I'm gonna bring this up next to it, and then it'll just push it out of the way when it comes across. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. So the ideal part of this is that every two, this can come across. And snap. like so. I think that's fine. Then I also wanted to kind of match over here maybe. Let me bring that back a little bit. I don't know, I think that's getting a little bit too wonky for me. Just gonna lengthen that road out and then just connect up to it. And then if we do like a... This is just a measuring stick essentially. Get rid of that. These guys can all connect up. Doesn't work out well. What if we leave like a 3 gap? That's better. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna say that in the museum district, maybe we get rid of these ones and break it up a little bit, and then we put in our courthouse. I think this road comes up maybe to the halfway point and then over to here, and then we can put in the tax office. And isn't there some other like political offices in here? The oppression office. We'll find a place for the Grand Library somewhere else in the library district, or the not library districts, the the museum district. Aviation club, science center, aquarium, none of those. Robotics, semiconductor plant, don't really need any of that. Development studio, TV station. We can find a spot for that. We maybe might use some of these too, just to switch things up in the downtown area. We've got plenty of cash to swap out if we need to. The stock exchange, we will put that down here eventually. Traffic park, don't really necessarily need that. Luxury hotel, got it. Zoo, driving range, casino. Are these creator packs? Maybe. Residential zone landmark, don't really need that. Cool. Let's bring this road out just so it goes to the end of the building. I'm actually just going to connect this up. We got that. Put in a park here. Now, what kind of park do I park with trees? Too big? What is this? A large playground? Yeah, hang on a minute. No, because we only have 2. It's not really going to work that well. This might be something to look into. It's too big or too wide. Too small. This is probably our best choice right here. Kind of sucks that it's off-centered, but again, we can probably just move it with move it, you know? And then let's take our trees. I just want oak trees. Oak brush. Make that a little bit smaller. No. Want to do in a line. What if we do a spacing of 20? Start here. Come to here. And then we can do like some bushes right here. I don't know if I'd like that. What if we made them like super close and just made it like a edge? Maybe like that. Then over here. Oh man, those are big. Back to this. I think that'll work for me for now. You don't need to get super in the detailing until we got this figured out. Back to what we were doing. I'm getting like sidetracked. Oh boy. Get rid of that. We determined this is going to be IT cluster. And then this is the greenway or the green belt. So let's go back into here. Monorail, which is this one. I need you. Give me a stop here. And then we can do a stop like here. Maybe this is like the end of the line. It's very interesting how it decides to do that. What if we do like, can I upgrade this road to that? And then, yeah, you don't like that. Get rid of this. No. I think it's just going to be the end of the line for now, unless maybe someone in the comment section can give me an idea what to do with that. We could put a stop there, or we could put a stop here. Leaning towards a stop like here. Doing that. Yes. And then we would do like a bus line from here to like the middle. I don't know, maybe like start over here. From there down to there. We just go to here. No, because it makes it difficult to really wrap this around properly. I don't need to be using both of these because they should, if they want to go from here to here, then they can do that. What I want to do is from here, maybe go out to like here, go to the ferry, and then come back. I need to find a better jump. So maybe this road right here ends up being a... No. Then you're gonna have to do this one. It's gonna throw off the whole groove, man. Unless we just stop this avenue here and here. Let me look and see what that looks like. We did like this. And then this road crosses. Maybe we don't use buses. Maybe that's the key here. What if it's a subway? Just explore all of our options. Got a crisscross. Or we can do just a double. And if that's the case, then I think I could probably just get rid of this. Let's go and do one of these. This would be the spot for it. It's got the least amount of zoning that can be possible. Then what if we do one underground view, please? Thank you. Wrong. We do that. And let's figure out like this side here. Maybe it comes up to this spot. To here. And we could do like... Oh, that's weird. I forgot about the cross already. So we have a ferry, that's fine. Don't need to do the cross one on that, but we could do a ferry like stop maybe. It's not too far away from the ferry. Like maybe like right here. Something like that. And then like that. So then from here to there. Makes me contemplate whether or not this one's necessary. We'll go like this. Just to be honest with you, I don't think it is then at that point. Let me just look at my, oops, that was some lag. Thank you. So if we got to stop here, they could probably just walk up to that. That's fine. We can walk over to here. I can dig that. So back to here. This is IT. And then over here is going to be, I want to do leisure. And that can be tourism. But then everything in here is also going to be maybe self-sufficient. And maybe, well, maybe not self-sufficient, but maybe wall-to-wall residential. And let's just cross it. I think that'll work. And then back here would be, this one back here would end up being wall-to-wall commercial, financial, and wall-to-wall. And then this piece here is a separate district, which is not what I was drawing. All right, so where's our subway at? We got one there. If I put a monorail up here, we're getting to the spot where it would just be kind of a pain. continue. But what I'm gonna do is maybe keep this going in a way that still works. A weird glitch. Let's come off of this thing straight now. Are we 660? Okay, so you can still zone it. I think we're just at the bounding box of like the starting area. I think that's why that's acting goofy. I could be wrong though. So let's continue this out to there, out to there. Okay, so there's that, and then I want this to come out from here, I think. Yep. We're gonna do that. Now, is that going to do what I want it to do, or is it just going to cause hella problems? I think it'll be okay. It is my belief that that will be all right. Okay. We're going to do something similar through the financial area. I want it to be packed tightly through here. Kind of. That's the wrong road. Need this one. Well, that's interesting. I haven't seen that one yet. Okay. Back to this. Two. We're gonna do 2 from that side. I'm gonna do that. That way when I come in and connect to that, makes sense. Is that what we want? Want this road to come out straight. Maybe only connect up. But how do we want to deal with here? Can I bring this guy out? Maybe like that. I don't want the grid. I don't want the road length either. Maybe we just treat this as like a flood zone. Why is it? I don't know what is doing that. I wish I knew, but oh, again, it's just where that's meeting. We're just going to treat that as a low area and not do anything in it. Let me change the elevation by like, yeah. What? Oh, it's annoying. Tell you what. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna move this back up. I'm gonna do this, and we're just gonna connect them. Boom. Hmm. Want that one up just a little bit. Let's do, kind of eyeballed it. Let's see if we can that slope from here to here. That's the one that I just replaced. That was stupid. From here to here. Okay, and then from here to here. Try one thing here. Let's separate this. I don't want a crossing. Thank you. Why did I get so? Because I moved it. Maybe just bring these down a little bit so they're not so aggressive. Oops, I'm moving the pillar, not the road. That way they're not necessarily like, they're not even, but they don't look so, like it's not easy to point out that they're not even from a distance. Let me bring across this road. I just need, I want both lane road, thank you. This one. Alright, so this is where this new grid starts. Just gonna, right here, this is the new residential area. All it is residential. Not a city. Or not a park, or not a, yeah. Not a park. All right, so let's try and just get some of this built in. We kind of know what we're gonna do wrapping it around here. This is all gonna be residential, right? So let's get I just need to connect this. Shoot. Didn't think about that. I did not think about that one. Because we can get people to it, but we're gonna have to, for now, this is temporary. Like the most dangerous word to use. Temporarily, we're gonna put this in. And then, like I said, I might swap that out later. One way. Get rid of this. Oops. I think it works, but let me just make sure we're doing what we need to here. Hmm. I'm gonna veto this. Now that I'm looking at it. And we're gonna use this one. All right, now not the cleanest turn. I'll give it that. Man, that's it's goofy. All right, now we can move it. What if we tried the make connection tool? Out of here. Or create a curve. I don't think it's gonna work. Just kidding, actually. Wait. Oh, why? Why are you doing this to me? Huh? This is actually kind of annoying. Let's try this. Where's this road at? I went, oh. There's trees on the outside. This is the one that's got trees on the outside. It's... Why? Yeah, I've got this one. I don't want that one. I'm sure there's a mod like make your like a custom. I know there's a custom road mod. I think we're just gonna do this. I don't want to download that mod at the moment. Oh, I'm gonna try and do it, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna let me. What the heck? Uh-huh. You want to tell me why? Am I making a roller coaster? I mean, it looks like that, kind of. All right, last try. Me, just go straight. Hmm. It's not the worst way I could do that, I guess. I forgot. I was wondering why I didn't have power connection. I gotta connect up to these. They both backwards, really? Man, just get out of there. It should all have power, it should all have water. Yes, yes. All right, the one connection that we're going to make for right now is a new ferry line. Just kidding, I have to actually connect it to the ferry pathway here. Okay, I'm gonna go from here to there to there. We got an achievement. Now I gotta remember where I'm at. Here we go. Cool. All right, let's start trying to put in some high density residential here. Thinking. We're talking museum district. I'm trying to think here. This is probably a decent spot for that. Might leave this open as more green space. Then we want I just do this. That ain't gonna work. That's not what I want. Let me just get rid of this. You tried. I know. Um, hmm. See how that plays out a little bit. 3 times speed, please. We are losing a ton of money right now. That's because I've got these. A bunch of roads. That's a lot of money. There's the courthouse and the office, impression office. All right, now we can do our little development. Is that what I want? No, I want the low density. Development's fine. What's our shoreline ones? Oh, no. No. Forgot about that one. See here. Could put in this basketball park here. I think it's strange that we can't put the parks in like along the sidewalk. Is that just me that thinks that's weird? I really need that to be residential too. How do we... Hey, these blocks along here. Yeah, so that was a lot to zone in together. We can do something like that. Because we need a lot of people. I think I'm going to have to like back off of how much of this I'm going to develop as like commercial and IT. So we're going to bring residential back this way. Let's put a hospital down. We could do a hospital there. And it can be like a... Yeah, we're going to get rid of this road. Now we're thinking. Both ways. Get all these back, please. Get rid of that road. Boom. And then behind that, we're going to put our crematorium. And it's going to have trees. Kind of surround it. Maybe. I don't know. It's gonna have trees now. All right. So then there's that. And then on this stretch here, we can put in a child health center. And maybe an elder care. Like a sauna. I don't really need a gym right next to it. Community pool can be spaced out somewhere else. Put the yoga next to that. And then let's bring this back this way. I'm gonna do a little bit of commercial right here. And then maybe like let's see, the community pool. That fits better right there. We can maybe put like a community pool down here. That's where I don't have anything there yet. We'll put the community pool there and then do like a small park again. Maybe right here. Losing money, but we did just put down a ton of medical facilities. Oops. Whoa. The museum district. I should have done this already. Want it to be like Brooklyn and Queens because that gives us the brick buildings, I think. Hopefully. Unless maybe it doesn't do it when it's wall to wall. And if that's the case, then that's fine. We'll do the Brooklyn and Queens over here. That building style. With 3x3. Know how I feel about I didn't stay that close to the road, but we're gonna leave that empty. I might just let this fill out. Need to put in some education. Where is... There's a subway. This is a subway line. What was that? High capacity high school. Let's do high capacity elementary school across the street from it. I'm gonna have to put the university down here too. I might put the university maybe like here. Do a bus line in the back of the university. Hmm. These should start just going up. But because it's wall to wall, I don't know how far up they're gonna go. Okay. Oh, it's not turned on. That's what that means. I was confused. Hmm. Maybe this side just needs to be residential. And then this part here can be the IT cluster. We'll start slow. And just see how it kind of responds. Because I mean, what is that? Maybe 5 blocks away, you have your commercial. You have a subway line that gets you up here that would switch you over onto the elementary, like all the education. You're like a block away from the medical district. I do need to put down a fire department before I forget. Would be a good call to put that down around here. Should just put down the police department nearby too. Let's see. I can switch this one to that maybe before it gets too far along. Yeah, they're gonna start moving out again to rebuild. let's put in too big, too big. Check our land value here to make sure we're not. Yeah, I mean, that works for me. It's not like, it's not terrible. Was this zoned as, okay. I'm gonna get rid of it, I think. I'm also gonna get rid of the IT cluster for this section. Maybe do like wall to wall. And then we can paint through here with the trees. They're not gonna fill in the middle. Not develop. Let's do low density fill. This is gonna be ridiculous. I'm a fan of how this is looking so far over on this side. It's trying to get this piece over to the other side. It's going to take some configuring, I think, without it being too repetitive. I'm going to get rid of this. And then this road's getting upgraded to that. Right, we need trash pickup over here. Oh boy, where do we put that at? Maybe I figure it out up here. I don't know why. It always just throws me straight up looking at the sky when I click on that. What? What? What was that? So we're gonna put this guy down. And I'm also gonna put in an incinerator and a recycling plant. We'll do that, and then we can maybe put in like a little bit of that. Just in case we need some actual industrial. But I doubt it. Right now we're struggling for getting enough workers. We're getting there. It is what it is for the moment. Not enough goods to sell. I get it. I understand. What is our land value? It's getting up there. It's higher land value than literally anywhere else. We just need a way to deliver our goods. Can I get a route in for cargo ships? Pretty good, I think. Just put that in while I was thinking about it. I could try to put a port in here. Like a shipping port. I don't know if that would really help our cause at all. So that would put so much traffic back into that. There's an industrial hub right here. It's kind of a ways up the river. I know I'll have to think about that. We're at 48,000 people in climbing. Saying I need more. There's more commercial desire. Like how many places do we really want commercial here? Can do like light commercial on the main drag maybe. But again, I want to leave this middle piece open. Let's just put in trees here so that it's got something in it and we don't actually fill it in. All right. So I keep looking at it like, man, I could put commercial there, and it's like I don't want the commercial in there. Try and throw down some sidewalks so that they can cross. Okay. Good enough for now. Mm-mm. Interestingly enough, we're at break even, but I think that's maybe because our sports team won recently. Where are they at? 7-4. 68. So that was like 4 years ago. That one didn't. 73. I need a 73. No. Well, what's going on? Why are we making money all of a sudden? Are our taxes finally kicking in or what? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just curious as to why all of a sudden it's operating in a profit. Let's go back down. Well, maybe it's just hovering even between 42 and 45. I will. Yep, now let's go back down. Here we go. Interesting. Let's look at our buses just to make sure we don't have, yeah, like this one. I don't want to put down there anymore. Thank you. Oof. Let's look at our monorails. Got nothing. Ferry. Those are fine. Trains. Let's go down to 2. Back to trains. This one. I think same thing. Bus lines, vehicles, 14. Go down to 5. It was this one. Go down to 4. I feel like 9 is a little bit much for 44 people. Nine for 106 though is probably all right. Metro. This one is 1 vehicle. This is the one on the other side is 1 vehicle. I think we're okay for now. I think what we might want to do is make a metro, or not metro, a close this out and do this. A train monorail hub, which I think is in here. Is that bus, train, tram, bus, metro, bus, intercity, bus, tram, multi-level metro, train, metro, harbor, bus, monorail. Ferry, tram, monorail, tram, monorail, bus, metro, monorail, train. It's like I want this one, and maybe we just don't use the monorail. Or not the monorail, the metro underneath. So we'd have to do it like next to it, huh? Or instead of doing that, I could just do a train station right next to the monorail along like the monorail and the road. I think I could do that. Traffic seems to be fine in town too. Do another high capacity. Let me look and see what these are. Those are essentially full. So we're gonna put down another high capacity high school. Maybe back here towards the middle. And then we'll do a high capacity elementary school nearby as well again. Our high capacity hospital's fine. We definitely just won a sporting event. I'm gonna turn on the offices. What the hell? See, this is the part that I'm really excited for cities too, is you have 2 lanes to choose from and you all just want to use the same single road. Like, what's the point of putting in multiple lane roads if all you're going to do is use the same road, like the same lane? Maybe for the last bit here, we actually just put that monorail train station down and see if we can't fast forward what we're doing here. Just expedite it. All right, so there's this. I don't need that many. Like, I just need one. I don't know why you think I need 2 of each, but do that, and then the train station. Look at one of these. Train. for now we do that. Maybe the train can continue on over to here or back here, or yeah, back here and then back around to this. I don't know. We'll see. So our monorails are going to turn on after I get a line set up here. Same thing with this train route. They're going to do a train. Let's do a train line to here. And then on its way back, it can... Nah, it's just an express. Screw it. There's that. And then we can turn this on. Turn that on. You're mad, but you're going to get people to show up. Come into this and our train routes. This is the most recent one I did, right? This is the most recent one. The one with 0 passengers. 2 trains. Monorail. 3 vehicles, 4 stops. I'm gonna do 240. 2 vehicles. Here's city trains. Cool. You know, I thought this whole district over here would have been more commercialized, but it's turning out to just be a big residential hub, which I think is fine for now. I think we knew that it was going to have a bunch of residential needs. I think I'm surprised at how much commercial need there is. Maybe we do residential back with commercial over here near the monorail train hub, since we have a little bit of industrial here. And I can maybe put an industrial, or not industrial, but a cargo hub for the ship. Or I can put cargo hub, ship, and train there. Yeah, we'll think about that. What do we want to do? We could do a cargo hub here though. That would connect up to our shipping lane. And then we could still put in, we could still do our IT cluster along here, or we could do it up here yet. This is turning into more like a really high density residential zone, which is fine. I just need to make sure that we focus on getting these people in and out, which is going to be this monorail's issue to take on. We've got subways running through here and through here, and then this monorail is going to have to just ship them out to the train hub. I'm hoping that this goes away over time as the people get moved in, because traffic in here isn't bad. Traffic getting to in there is what's causing the holdup. But we'll have to tackle that one when we come back, because I think this is where we call this episode. And then yeah, we'll take off from here again. Oh man, did a lot. All right, well, I guess wrapping up here. If you leave a like, subscribe, any comments, I read a lot of them. I read all of them whenever they show up. Try to respond to them if I can. Maybe any ideas on how to integrate this better through here. I think we need to start using some of these landmarks, but yeah, that's all. I'll see y'all later.